Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for Living Local, your lifestyle show for all things Charleston and beyond. I'm your host, Ashley Meservey. So the Charleston culinary scene is second to none, but when it comes to opening up shop here in the Low Country, well, it isn't for the faint of heart, as the restaurant biz can be one of the toughest industries around. So what does it take to keep up with the fierce competition? Let's find out as we take a trip down Savannah Highway to visit Angel Oak Restaurant. Joining us today on Living Local, Chef Jay Keys. Thanks for having us today.
Thank y'all for coming.
All right, so what we're talking about, the culinary scene, obviously in Charleston, super competitive.
Yep. And
you come here, what is some of the inspiration you draw from?
Well, our restaurant is geared around traditional cooking techniques, basic sauces, but we use the ingredients from the local environment.
Yep.
And
it's like the farm to table deal.
As much as we can. It's a everything is based around traditional French basic technique, and we take everything that we're given and just kind of elaborate on it a little bit. And our approach with the menu is to keep the food as approachable as we possibly can.
Because we're in the South, we like comfort food, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of our approach to our menu, and our concept here is taking things that people are familiar with, making them still be approachable, and where they know what it is that they're eating, and really enjoy it. Just give it a little bit of a renovation. So you got things like, you know, shrimp and grits, which I love. You've got, I just saw like what looked like a grilled cheese sandwich, which looked fantastic. Fried green tomatoes, right? Yep. So talk about the fact that, you know, in the Low Country, I feel like we're really blessed to have a wide variety of produce. You know, we have some very hardworking farmers here, right? Yes, we do. And we owe this concept and what we do here to a lot of the local farmers. We have, in this area, if we want, we can get pork from numerous farms, poultry. It's you can pretty much get anything that you would want to put on the plate here in the Low Country, you can get within a 100-mile radius. Okay, so Chef, what makes you different from all the other chefs in Charleston? You seem like a pretty humble guy, but let's go ahead and give you some credit here. Well, our approach here is we take things that people already love and just tweak it and make it better, right? Make it better. That's it. It's it. There's no. Our approach here isn't, for the most part. There's no pretension or anything like that, right? Joining us today, Nicole Keys. She's the general manager, the co-owner, the inspiration behind all of this at Angel Oak Restaurant. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. All right, so
talk about the vision behind this restaurant. How are you setting yourself aside from all the others?
Well, we really just wanted to have a place for the normal person to come and get good food, local food, unprocessed food. That's not for the elitists, you know, out of the norm people.
Sometimes Charleston can feel a little bit pretentious.
And anywhere, you know. We just don't feel like you should have to pay a lot of money to get good quality local food. So that's kind of how we went into it.
So have you always had a culinary background, or
I've always worked in the industry, but no, I was an art teacher for 10 years up in New York before coming down here. Always worked in the industry during all that time, and met Jay as he was finishing up his bachelor's from the Culinary Institute, and we decided that we wanted to do this together.
And the rest is history, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what are some of the different things that you have going on here? You know, you have a beautiful outdoor area. Animals can come there, right?
Yep, we are dog friendly on the patio. You know, we have the umbrellas out there, so it keeps a little nice shade. This time of year, I don't know anywhere outside that's going to be nice and cool. But
yeah, exactly. Seriously.
And then on Tuesdays we do a dinner for two for $40. It's a prefixed menu, appetizer and 2 entrees to share. So we kind of come up with that based on seasonal items, things like that. Wednesdays we do wine specials. So we have a whole list of separate wines other than our
today
normal.
Wednesday? No.
It is actually. So we offer, great glasses of wine that I get at a great discount from anywhere from $3 to $6
I trust
a
you.
glass.
I feel like if you're in control of that situation, it's going to be a good time for all, right?
Well, I do my best.
So y'all being a wife and husband team, talk about kind of how, I've watched all those different shows where people are screaming at each other and all of that. And when you open a restaurant, it can be crazy and it's a hard industry. Talk about kind of balancing all of that.
Well, the first couple years were pretty tough, but it was just a matter of getting our bearings and figuring out what was working, what wasn't working. Jay and I really have just always been best friends and been able to communicate. We're also each other's worst critic.
Yeah.
So we push each other in that way, where a lot of people might not tell the owner that something isn't working. So we have that going for us, that we really can work off of each other and be very honest and communicate with each other and have a lot of fun while
I feel like this is the first love story we've told on Living Local, and I love it. Okay, so if you could tell people what to expect when they walk into your doors.
Well, we're family friendly, but we are also, a place that you can come for special events, dress up, come out for a nice dinner, bring the family and kids, Sunday brunch. All of our staff is just fantastic. We have amazing staff. I couldn't ask for anything better than that. So when you walk in the door, you feel like you're coming home when you walk into Angel Oak.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And, ooh, look at that. He definitely gets some brownie points for that.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, we're gonna dig into this, but I almost forgot. You can go to their website for more information on the menu, hours, and upcoming events, and all that you have going on, Facebook and everything. Go to angeloakrestaurant.com.